In today's news, a major celebration and monetary award likely for a two-time Commonwealth Games champion McMaster. Public consultations to be held ahead of immigration policy review. Solar-powered crosswalks to be added to Roadtown traffic facilities. HireBVI to host its 5th annual Back-to-School Fun Day and Expo. The public is reminded that VI Conch and Whelk season closes on August 15th, and Governor Charles W. Turnbull lies in state across the Virgin Islands. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Welcome everybody. It's Friday, August 12th, 2022. A fantastic Friday to each and every one of you. I'm Ron Grant, coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media, and I want to take this time to thank you so much for tuning in. Beginning our newscast on the local scene here in the Virgin Islands, a territory-wide motorcade celebration and a cash reward may be on the cards for a double Commonwealth Games champion, the one and only McMaster, to honor, of course, his historic achievement at the recently concluded international competition. McMaster, who became the first repeat champion of the Commonwealth Games in 52 years, stormed to goal in the men's 400-meter hurdles event with a time of 48.93 seconds. During a recent press conference, Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley was asked whether his government had any plans to celebrate McMaster's achievement in a major way.
Yeah, well, it's important to note that there's a policy in place in terms of awards when you win these major awards. I believe when winning the Commonwealth gold medal before that, he was awarded $30,000 in accordance with the previous policy. I would anticipate that he would get the same type of award now, and that we should have a ceremony honoring him, possibly the motorcade that we usually have when the athletes return, and perhaps something even more, because of course with Chantel a certain precedent was set. And I think it would be important for us to maintain the precedent.
Premier Wheatley also said that it is important for his government to ensure that they update the respective policies to, of course, facilitate the different types of awards for persons based on their achievements, as opposed to doing things ad hoc. In addition, Dr. Wheatley highlighted the significance of McMaster's achievement, which he said allowed a small nation like the BVI to come out victorious against other nations that have population sizes thousands of times larger than our territory.
It's really amazing, because when you go to the, I was there at the opening ceremony, and you see the nations in the Commonwealth. I mean, these are huge nations. I mean, like you have India, which is 1.3 billion people. You have Canada, you have England, you have Australia, you have New Zealand, you have Bangladesh, and the BVI would be one of the smallest countries to be there with, along with the other overseas territories which are small, and to be able to win the gold, I cannot overestimate the impact of doing that, and how rare it is to win a gold medal in that type of company. So Chiron is truly special, and let me just say the other athletes as well conducted themselves very well.
The leader of government business also expressed his confidence in local athletes' ability to continue to compete at the highest levels on the world stage. Of course, we here at 284 Media wish to take this opportunity once again to congratulate Mr. McMaster on his win. In the coming weeks, the government of the Virgin Islands intends, they say, to host a series of public consultation meetings to facilitate discussions with residents on the issue of immigration reform within the territory. Premier Dr. The Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley broke the news to the press during a recent engagement and revealed that it is the hope of the government that a full circle of these meetings can take place ahead of the planned review of the existing policy on residency and belongership due to take place in the coming month of September.
Before September, ahead of this review, we're going to be launching a series of meetings as it pertains to discussions on residence and belonger status. So we want persons to be aware of that and to come and to participate.
According to Premier Wheatley, the intention of these meetings is to provide a space for the public to actively be involved in the development of a modern immigration policy that will be consistent with the existing laws surrounding the matter.
The purpose of these meetings is to develop a policy. We don't have a properly developed policy. We did have one, you could say, like a policy statement that was found to be inconsistent with the law. Part of the reason why we've gotten into the challenge where we are. It's important to note that the law that currently exists, persons should do their research, has been in place for over 20 years. It was passed by a previous Virgin Islands Party administration under the, at that time, chief ministership of the late Ralph T. O'Neill. So it's nothing new. That law has existed on the books for over 20 years.
While encouraging members of the public to familiarize themselves with the history surrounding the matter, Dr. Wheatley explained that the existing law was passed under the late Chief Minister Ralph T. O'Neill's administration. When the National Democratic Party government took office, and of course afterwards, he explained, they moved to pass a policy to change eligibility requirements, but did not amend the existing law.
The National Democratic Party government took power soon after that law was amended to where it is today. And instead of amending the law, they passed a policy, and we were told on multiple occasions, most notably by the Complaints Commissioner, the late Elton Georges, that we had to amend the law because the policy was inconsistent with the law. So the COI has identified, and the UK has insisted, that the policy is inconsistent with the law and the law needs to be enforced.
Premier Wheatley said that with this process comes a great deal of concern from members of the public of the possibility that enforcement of the eligibility requirements of the law threatens to overwhelm the territory's ability to process applications and the ability to mitigate the socioeconomic impact of such applications.
Of course, we have concerns because, of course, there are many persons concerned about the territory being overwhelmed with applications, and the socio-economic, you could say, the socio-economic impact of having somewhat of a rush on applications for residence and for belonger status. So I would say to you that it's important for us to go through a process where we develop a proper policy. And that policy must take into account a variety of factors, including, of course, our economy, our social infrastructure, our physical infrastructure, our educational infrastructure, all of these different types of areas that you must consider when you are growing your population.
Premier Wheatley said he hopes to ultimately come to a reasonable, logical conclusion about how the territory will move forward on the matter of immigration reform. Now, viewers, when 284 News returns, HireBVI to host its 5th Back to School Fun Day and Expo and solar-powered crosswalks to be added to the Roadtown traffic facilities. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
You value traditions. You value music. You value education. Family.
I love you.
Service.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch and get? You don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Alright, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll
See you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today. Viewers, welcome back and thank you so much for sticking with 284 News. HireBVI will be hosting its 4th annual Back to School Fun Day and Exposition next Saturday, August 27th at the Noah Lloyd Positive Action Movement Park. This year's edition will run from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. and is under the theme, The Future is Now. As expressed by HireBVI in a media release, the aim of the event is to expose participants to after-school extracurricular activities, registration drives, and pop-up shops for children. In an official quote, they said, while at the Fun Day and Exposition, parents will learn while their children will play. With various children-centered exhibitors and water riders for the children, this event is sure to be a blast for all. Managing Director of HireBVI, Ms. Rakima Turnbull, says her company remains committed to doing its part in building the territory. We are delighted that we are once again in the position to give back to the territory's children. We will also be distributing hundreds of packages with school supplies to be registered for the children in attendance. This year's Fun Day will be a wet Fun Day, so we are encouraging parents to dress their children appropriately to have fun in the water. Now, she also stated that this will be a great day to celebrate the start of the new school year. Therefore, we are encouraging all parents to register for supplies, come out with their children, and participate in the day's activities. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our corporate partner, ACE, Achieving Career Excellence, and other supporters, Turnbull added. Now, viewers, HireBVI also noted that only registered students will receive school supplies. Tickets are also on sale at an early bird price of $20 to gain all-inclusive access to the water rides, the company stated. If you have any questions or concerns for more information about this Back-to-School Fun Day and Expo, you can call HireBVI at 442-HIRE. That's 442-4473, or email them at info@hirebvi.com, or of course visit their website at hirebvi.com. Deputy Premier and Minister for Communications and Works and 5th District Representative, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer, said the government of the Virgin Islands is in the process of adding another component to the greener, safer, more pedestrian-friendly efforts by way of solar-powered crosswalk signals. Honorable Reimer, in a statement during the 6th sitting of the 4th House of Assembly on July 21st, said the Public Works Department have commenced installations of the crosswalk signals. He said, and I quote, 5 setup of the solar-powered crosswalks are to be installed. Honorable Malone adding the solar-powered crosswalks are signage that flashes to get the attention of oncoming traffic, therefore bringing awareness to the drivers that a pedestrian is intending to cross the street. These systems will be installed in some of the higher traffic areas within the city of Roadtown, namely the Sir Oliver Georges Plaza, Waterfront Drive, close to Clovers and De Castro Street in the vicinity of Bobby's Supermarket, as well as Republic Bank. Honorable Reimer added, and I quote, "The BVI Going Green initiative announced in August of 2022 is still in effect and ends on August 2023. The initiative came from an amendment in the Customs Management Duties Act and makes provision for residents of the Virgin Islands to achieve significant savings by going green." Meanwhile, Director of Public Works Department, Mr. Jeremy Hodd, said the ministry's efforts have not stopped in continuing to make a pedestrian-friendly road town. Hodd said, and I quote, "Safety is paramount in this effort, as well as the government's green initiative. The electronic crosswalk signs flash brightly to get the attention of vehicular traffic, all while the verbally cautioning pedestrians before they cross." What a great initiative, and we are looking forward to seeing the proper execution and maintenance of these pedestrian-friendly crosswalk facilities. Viewers, when 284 News return, Governor Charles W. Turnbull, that's former governor of the U.S. Virgin Islands, lies in state across the Virgin Islands, and the public is reminded that the VI Conch and Whelk season closes August 15th. We'll be right back.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
The beautiful Virgin Islands, or nature's little secret as some prefer, where the weather stays warm and the drinks stay cold, where men in wigs get their lawyer bills paid by governments and governments lose planes, where walls are built and prisoners escape. You vacation where we suffer. BVI love.
Ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT fiber network. CCT Fire, bring it home and upgrade today.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals. Viewers, welcome back and thank you so much for sticking with us. Commercial fishers and the public are notified that the Conch and Whelk fishing season will be closed on August 15th in accordance with the Fisheries Regulations 2003, according to a notice from the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries. No persons shall catch, sell, offer for sale, buy, import, or export any conch or whelk. Any person or establishment found in possession of conch and whelk meat from August 15th to October 31st will be charged and prosecuted in a court of law in accordance with the Fisheries Regulations 2003. Now, the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries further advises all establishments and the public to use, consume, and dispose of all conch and whelk meat in their possession before August 15th. Fishing activities will resume at the start of the next fishing season, which is November 1st. The Department of Agriculture and Fisheries advises the public to report any illegal fisheries activity by calling telephone numbers 468-6123 or 468-6124. Of course, many of us, like myself, enjoyed a lot of conch and whelks over the festival season, so the break is probably much needed. Panning across to the United States Virgin Islands, former Governor Charles W. Turnbull this week light in state across the U.S. Virgin Islands on St. Thomas, St. Croix, and St. John. The former Governor of the U.S. Virgin Islands, Dr. Charles Wesley Turnbull, died on Sunday, July 3, 2022, and has since been remembered and celebrated across the region. According to reports, Dr. Turnbull passed away in Maryland, USA. He was 87 years of age. The late Turnbull, who was elected governor in 1998 as a Democrat, went on to serve 2 4-year terms, beginning his tenure in January of 1999. The 6th governor of the United States Virgin Islands was born February 5, 1935 in Charlotte, Mali, to John Wesley Turnbull and Ruth Ann Eliza Skelton Turnbull, who were both immigrants from the British Virgin Islands. He was one of the few governors of the USVI who was a belonger of the British Virgin Islands. Dr. Turnbull frequented the VI, including as the executor of lands at Paraquita Bay. In addition, he was the keynote speaker at the renaming of the Little A racetrack at the Ellis Thomas Downs in 2009. Take a look at his burial arrival into the USVI. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course, like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. It has been a pleasure bringing you the news this week as usual. Be sure to visit us at our website at 284media, of course 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter, 284media.com, and all other social medias. I want to wish you an exciting Friday evening. I will see you tomorrow as I deliver your weekend news roundup, just in case you missed anything throughout this week. Happy Friday, everybody. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Brilliant Hands and Minds Tutoring Services. One-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
She? I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch again? You don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Alright, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later. Bye!
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?